Lawmakers accused the government of covering up the truth about aliens. And I wanted your perspective on this. What does the public need to know?
They need to know everything, and they should fear a government that doesn't think they're capable of handling what is the truth. We've been turned away as congressmen for stuff that we shouldn't have been. I've seen things that I think would make the average American question their government about what they're holding back from them. I've said all along, it's really not about little green men or flying saucers, ma'am. It's about what are they spending tens of millions of your hard-earned dollars on. They told us these departments did not exist, and yet Lou Elizondo ran a department that did that for over $10 million of the federal money's government's investment. You have a Pentagon that's bloated. It's full of war pimps. They've just failed their seventh audit, and yet how will we punish them? How have we punished them in the past? We've given them more millions, well, billions actually, of more dollars than they've asked for, and they cannot account for over $1 trillion in assets, ma'am. I mean, that's like they can't account for a battleship, and no one's holding them accountable. They're spending that money on something. They won't issue. They have reports. They give them to us, and they're heavily redacted. They have photographs. They have film. They have footage. We've had sworn testimony to tell us that. And they've also told us this is not any of our enemies or our allies or we don't have the capability. Humans don't even have the capability to survive in the movements. The Tic Tac videos are very evident. They said those videos first didn't exist. Then the pilots came out and said, wait a minute, that's us on there. That's, the guys who are talking. You can hear them talking, the pilots, and I've talked to them. And then they come back and say, well, we don't know what they are. So let's get to the bottom of it. Donald Trump will, in my opinion, with my conversations with him and his people, he will release these files. Let's have transparency. You as a member of the media, that should be your number one concern, is transparency.
And you were mentioning transparency. One last quick question for you before I let you go. Bottom line, is this a national security issue?
100% it is.